Richard, how's pre-season going down at Doncaster?
Yeah, it's gone really well, really positive. Just looking forward now to start playing a few games.
1895 Cup, pre-season kind of tournament now, but how does that make you feel as a coach that you've got these competitive games so early in the season?
For us, they'll be really positive for us. We can use them a little bit as in preparation for the start of the season. Our main focus for this year is that promotion, as in staying promoted and staying in Championship. It's for us it falls quite well.
It's a big year on and off the field in Rugby League. How are Doncaster prepared for the changes ahead?
We feel that we're ready. We've recruited. I feel like we've recruited well, some experienced boys to hold our own in the Championship and compete against all these very very well established teams in the Championship. So it's just one of them where we just want to get started a little bit now.
It does seem that everyone's bringing in experienced names, and you brought Reece Lynn, who's obviously had a long career in Super League. What's he brought to the group?
Yeah, again, he's experienced, playing at a high level. Our boys, they've been in League One for a few seasons, so again, just raising that intensity, the tempo that we're playing at. So he's sort of set the standard for us, and the boys are looking to follow.
How hard is it as a coach that gets promotion to stick with the squad that has done it, but also realise that you need to bring extra in to stay where you now are?
Yeah, look, I think it's always a case of that you need to strengthen, and the players aren't daft and they aren't stupid, that they know that you're going to bring in some boys that have probably been in the Championship or Super League into the squad to strengthen us. But we retained 15 of our squad members from last season, and we believe that them boys can do a job in Championship as well as they did in League One.
You've had no difficulty attracting some really big names, but Doncaster hasn't always been the case. It hasn't been the most glamorous of places to go. How have you sold the South Yorkshire City to the recruits that you've got?
I think you can see, with the stadium, we've got the stadium facilities that we've got, the training facilities that we've got, the hard work Carl and the rest of the team are putting in within the schools to grow the fan base within the city. And again, just I think due to connections as well. Carl's got the Ireland boys. He gets on with really well, and they know him really well. And obviously, some players that I've brought in, I've either coached before or played alongside. So I know what they're like and the characters that they are. It's been pretty simple in that aspect in selling it in that way.
What would realistically count as success for Doncaster this year?
Survival. I think that's I think you look at in previous seasons, the teams that have gone up into the Championship have struggled. They're always in that dogfight and looking to survive in there. So for us, if we can finish mid-table, that'll be a hell of a season, because then we believe we can grow and bring in more players and more quality players to help us take that next step up in pushing ourselves up that ladder.
And how much are you enjoying your coaching journey at the moment? Because I know that it was tough in League One. You didn't know when the next fixture was. It's hard to get that sort of settled continuity. You're going to get more games than ever in the Championship this year. Enjoying the ride?
Yeah, certainly. It's a new challenge for me. Playing, coaching week in, week out. Which, like you've mentioned, in League One, it's a bit of a roller coaster in trying to build momentum. I think you start getting on a bit of a roll and getting a few wins under your belt, and then you've got 2 or 3 weeks off, which sort of loses all that and loses that focus. So I think League One, mentally, you have to be a little bit better in preparation, whereas in Championship it's every week. You don't have much time to dwell on whatever the result was that weekend. You're focusing on the next to rather turn things around or carry on what you've been doing and build momentum.